I know there is that lady you have always wished to be. You look at her and you're like, oh my goodness, how did she get there? What did she do? And so, ladies, we are going to talk about very simple feminine habits that you can incorporate in your routine to make sure that you just become that girl. You slowly become and evolve to be that girl and that woman that you have always wished to be. And the first thing that you need to do is learn to dress neatly. Not only outside, but even at home. Now, let me ask you, lady, I want you to picture yourself sitting in that couch at home. How are you dressed? Are you still in your pajamas in the middle of the day? How do you dress when going to bed? Do you just dress in a t-shirt, a Safaricom t-shirt, Vodafone t-shirt? How do you go to bed? It's just the little details. And ladies, I think we now agree that in 2026, we are dressing according to where we are. If you're in the lounge, you dress according to how to dress in the lounge. You have your loungewear. If you're going to bed, you have your pajama. If you're attending a wedding, dress according to how you should dress and going to a wedding. If you're attending a birthday party and you've been given a theme, follow that theme. You know, when someone invites you to their event and they have sent those details on how you should dress, I don't find why people don't follow those instructions. And so as ladies, let's not fail ourselves. If someone has invited you to their event and they say that the dress code is, say, pink and white, why not conform to that? Why turn in blue? Why attend in burgundy or yellow or mustard, whatever? So ladies, we are learning that we need to dress according to the occasion. And if someone invites you to their event, please dress according to the theme that they have given. Another very simple thing that helps you to become a very feminine girl is having a very simple skincare routine. I have seen on social media skincare routines that have like 12 or 15 steps. We don't need to be that complex. Trust me, you can have a very simple skincare routine that can help you look good on your face and even in your body. So you don't need to use very expensive products for you to look good. I have seen so many people asking about my skincare routine, and I promise that I'm going to share it. But before doing that, let me tell you one thing. For example, my case, I have struggled with acne for very many years. I looked for products. I tried to find places on where I could get products for my face until I realized I needed to be very intentional. And now what I did is I had to look for a dermatologist. You know, sometimes you can be applying products, for example, on your face, just because someone has recommended it to you, not realizing that what works for them is not what works for you. So when it comes to your face, it's very good to look for someone that will prescribe what suits your face. Don't go on social media. You go on TikTok and you find that this serum that is going viral. Everyone is talking about it and they're saying it transformed their face, blah, blah, blah. What you need to do is this. Do research. Find a dermatologist and let them prescribe what suits you. Because what works for somebody else may not work for you. So the second thing that you need to do is have a very simple skincare routine that can really help you. Something else that you need to do as a lady is find time that you can spend alone. Spend some quiet time alone. You can pray, you can journal, you can just be in your deep thoughts. You can do solo dates. I've talked about solo dates for a very long time. It's a very important aspect. If there's one thing that you should try at least once in your lifetime is a solo date. Just going on your own, not even with your best friend, just on your own. You can identify a restaurant, or if you want to travel far and wide to the nearest town, or you want to travel across the country, across the globe, it's very fine. Just find some time to spend alone. It helps you to calm down your thoughts. It helps you to rediscover yourself. It helps you work on things that probably were not working for you and you didn't even realize. And it comes to a point where you're like, oh my God, when you spend time with your own is when you're like, oh my God, I think this thing is not working well. Or I think I really worked this thing really well. So the best thing that you need to do is spend time alone. Something else that makes you become just that girl is smelling good. I don't need to explain that. Find a scent that works for you and please apply that. Smell good all the time. Something else that is very simple that but makes you look girlish is making sure that your lips are always moisturized. I talked in my previous video and I said we don't allow cracked lips in this century. So ladies, keep your lips moisturized. It really helps you to become just that girl that when you even sit yourself and look at yourself in the mirror, like, oh my God, I feel good. I feel beautiful. I feel just the girl that I wanted to be. It's the simple things that are always not very simple. When you incorporate them in our routine, it helps us to become just the girls that you have always wanted to be. And something else that you need to do is you need to choose clothes that fit you. Choose clothes that go with your body type. When you see an outfit going viral, don't just rush for it. Because I've seen on social media someone talking of something that was ordered versus what was delivered, and you find someone in the comment section telling them that you forgot to order the body. That means the outfit is correct, but it doesn't go with your body. So you need to find outfits that match your body. That means you need to know your body type. And something that I would ask you, dear lady, today is, do you know your body type? If you don't, you can just pause this video and go to Google, wherever, and look for body types. If you want me to talk more about it, just let me know. Then I can do a whole video just talking about body types and how you can dress according to your body type. Okay, now ladies, there is something else that you can do that can really help you to become that girl that you have always wished to be. And this is it. I want you to look at your handbag. How does it look? Is it cluttered? Is it that your lipstick is with your wipes? Your phone is just with the pens? How does your handbag look like? Because it's the very simple things that come to count to the kind of the person that you are. So one thing that you need to do is make sure that your handbag is always organized. I know it's not easy. I struggle with that as well. Most so when you have a baby, you're traveling the baby, for example, things are just all over the place, but try as much as you can. For example, if you're going for a solo date, why can't you have an organized bag? You're traveling alone, or you're attending a church service, for example, or even a wedding. You don't have a baby, for example, for those who have kids. Why not? Why not have an organized handbag? It's the little things that matter. And something else that you need to do is try to wear outfits that have colors which match with your body. That is something that I can talk about as well when it comes to talking about body types. And the last thing that you need to do, dear ladies, is make sure that you're kind to yourself. Talk to yourself in a very kind manner. You can do all these things, but if you're not kind to yourself, if you're not someone that will just sit down and admire yourself, you see, because sometimes we want people to love us. Sometimes we want people to show us care. Sometimes we want people to show us kindness, but we don't do that even to ourselves. So the best thing that you can do, start with showing kindness to yourself. Start by showing love to yourself, because if you want somebody to love you, they should know that you love yourself. Because if you don't know how to love yourself, how will they know how to love you? So ladies, those are some of the simple things that you can do